Also, give me a second. I'm just gonna change my screen. Alright. Uh-huh. What are we saying? Try doing blue? Blue what? Blue background? We could do blue background. A whole lot of effort for not much like value, I guess. Okay. Okay. We good? What? No, we're not good. Where's my webcam, bro? Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, I'm down here this time. Actually, I think that's good. Blur. Yeah, but then you don't get to see all this. You know, extra space here could be something useful. But I can give you a look at my room. There you go. That's the room I'm in. This is what it would look like with blur. I think green screen's the best. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a typical. Oh, we got the alerts coming through. I don't have a typical like. What am I trying to say? I don't have like a main topic for this stream, so we're just gonna be looking at like links and shit, and yeah. Let me fix up bot tricks alert so we can actually read out who comes through. Johnson. Elisa. Chat is in the mid left. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think about the location of everything? It's something. I don't really know where to push it. But we're just gonna go with this. I think it's good. Should I have headphones? Or should I have the audio come through on the speakers here? Wait, can this work? I don't know how it works. Yo, PyCloud, what's up? Let's do that. Okay. Thanks for all the subs. Hey, the legend, what's up, man? Patrick, thanks for the sub. Okay. Discord links is what we're gonna start out with. I've shared a bunch of shit on Discord. Wait a second, I just realized if I'm down here, then the green screen won't work. So I guess I'll just go back up here. Yes. Let's also, how's the sound? Should I be a bit louder? I feel like I need to be a bit louder. Like this. Yo, still too soft. I feel like maybe I should get the external mic as well. I don't know. It's fine. We'll just, I think this should be fine. Yeah, Discord links. I shared a bunch of links. I think they were interesting. I can't remember what they were. We're gonna try freaking read them. Here we go. Share links. Oh yes, RouteLLM. An open source framework for cost-effective LLM routing. So I think I saw Wes Roth did a video on this. And he had a really nice clickbait title. Let's have a look. Um, Maybe it wasn't. Oh yeah, here. 95% of GPT-4O quality, 85% cheaper. I think essentially what it does is it isn't LLM in itself that can route your query to the right LLM to kind of save on costs. Because not all of your queries need to be done by big smart models. Like for instance, if you're asking something simple like, I don't know, who was the third president of the United States, like a very small model should be able to answer that no problem. And it'll save you a lot of money compared to if you're going to use a big model like GPT-4o to answer a question like that. Yo, Leroy, what's up? And so, yeah, I'm not sure, is RouteLLM an LLM in itself, or how does it work? Maybe we can find out, read a little bit into this post. Um, each query is first processed by a system, they don't say what it is yet, that decides which LLM to route it to. Ideally, all queries that can be handled by weaker models should be routed to those models, and all other queries to stronger models. But this turns out to be a challenging problem because the routing system has to infer both the characteristics of an incoming query and the different model's capabilities. Yes. So that's actually, yeah, a great point. Like it's not a very trivial answer which model should answer any given query. Like the system itself has to know how complex is this query and how capable are the models to answer it. So yeah, they present RouteLLM, which is a framework. So maybe they don't even have a product, they just have an idea of how to use it. Oh no, they've created an open source framework on GitHub. Oh no, for serving and evaluating routers. And they're releasing their own routers and datasets on Hugging Face. Okay, that's cool. So they've kind of opened up this framework for anyone to kind of submit their own router. Now, what does that look like is a good question. We should probably read the post a bit more, right? Do I have a second monitor? Yeah, I'm using Hotel TV again. This one's really nice TV as well. I think it's like 4K. Samsung TV. Yo, Panic Attack. Good to see you. Leroy says, I think we're going backwards. Why do you say that? Um, Writing setup. Okay, I think that's what we're up to. Given this figure two, empty bench, preference data. We trained 4 routers using a mix of chatbot. So it does actually seem like they are training their own model. Now, it might not be a language model, but um, what's that other model? Like a classifier model? It could be. Um, Not too sure. See on RouteLLM. Yeah, all these models. RouteLLM, I don't know. Casual LLM, GPT-4 augmented. No information on that one. We have a look at the file. I have a kind of sense of how big it is. Okay, it's quite a big file. This one. For I assume this is a routing model. I'm not sure. Yo, Lokesh, what's up? You think they've designed an intent detector? So we're back to the intent and slot filling technique. Going, the lighting's good. Yeah, the lighting's pretty good here compared to usual. I have some nice down lights right above me. Yeah, it's really good. This hotel is really good compared to the previous ones that I've been at. I had a cheap embed model, then it used online models as a couple of quens. And the Flask model. Yeah. I think it's a very I don't want to say obvious, but it's a very like simple or like needed. Like obvious is like a close to obvious idea. Like obviously not all queries need to be done by the biggest models. Sometimes a lot of the queries are just very simple ones. So, managing costs automatically um, could definitely be very useful. Now, personally, I in coding sometimes have very simple coding changes that are just like refactoring. And when I had the option to use multiple models, I would purposefully choose a dumber model because it was cheaper, or a faster model because it was cheaper and faster, versus like a bigger model that's more slower and more expensive. Of course, that was manual. Like it's not too labor intensive. Just selecting a model is normally like a couple clicks. But having an automatic system, I guess, makes that easier. There is a concern, though, that sometimes maybe it routes to a dumber model, but the dumber model isn't capable to answer what you want. So that's something to be aware of as well. Yeah. Okay. That was RouteLLM. What did I have next on the links? AI grant. This is really cool. Not only is it an AI grant, so seems like an accelerator. Like when I hear grant, I normally think it's like we give you money if you fall under criteria, but they're saying safe note here, and safe note is kind of like we give you money in hopes for equity in the future. So that's not really money for free, but that's still it's fine. It's like a lot of money, and safe notes are pretty common in startups, so that's good. And also you get all of these other benefits as well as all these huge what do you call them, Goliaths, or like really respected people in the space. CEO of Replit, CEO of Box, Andrew Karpathy, one of the smartest AI people, CEO of Midjourney, CEO of Stripe, CEO of Shopify. The list goes on. CEO of Perplexity. These are advisors and speakers to the grant, and they have really impressive companies that they've already gone through the batches. Like Perplexity itself has gone through this, Cursor has gone through this, Replicate, Minion AI, all these big names have gone through this AI grant supposedly. You can check it out at aigrant.com. But if you're not wanting to submit your own startup, you can also apply to work for one of these companies. I think they have a link down the bottom here. Can I work at one of the companies you fund? Yes, please fill out this form. I'll show you the kind of questions they ask. I think they want you to make like a 1-minute video about why you're so great. 1-minute video introducing yourself and what you're excited about, and just a few more fields, and you can apply it to work at like these amazing companies. Oh, sorry, bless me. Yeah. What's up, William? Hello. Hi, Cloud. This is your first time learning about AI. What should I learn, and should I take a course? Yeah, welcome. AI, I think, is going to change the world. It's very exciting. Should you take a course? I don't know. I'm personally against courses. I think you can find all the greatest information just on YouTube. If you consider that a course, maybe. But yeah, I'd say just follow your curiosity. Because AI can cover so many different fields and areas of life. So something you're interested about, see how AI can improve that area. I mean, it might be a while till it gets to that area. For instance, like all the physical tasks and robotics and stuff will take a lot longer than all of this software stuff that's getting done by AI at the moment. But eventually, I feel like AI will be in everything that we do. Aiden, yo, what's up? And Eddie, what's up? What's this website? It's aigrant.com, aigrant.com, aigrant.com. I love it. They have like barely any CSS, and it's just a really simple website. Lyra said they tried the Maestro setup. It works very good. It only uses 3 models. You have more control as you can select the best model for whatever task. Nice. Lyra says, I think Andrew is only hot property now, not a big name like Andrew NG. Really? You mean this, Andrei Karpathy? I think he's a pretty big name still. He posts a lot on Twitter, and people like really like his content. Like he makes YouTube videos. Yeah, like 1 million followers. That's pretty big. But if you look at Andrew NG, I doubt he's got 1 million. Oh, he has 1 million. Okay, I take that back. Maybe they're just as big as each other. Andrew is pretty big, no doubt. He's of course one of the first people to kind of be an expert in this stuff. Have courses, all that good stuff. Okay. Yeah, that was AI Grant. What do we have next? Iguin posted RX1, an open source robotics humanoid. I saw this, looks so cool. Yeah, I guess you can make this yourself. It's all open source and looks really cool. Yeah. Now, it looks cool, but I think functionally it's not going to be as powerful as, the Tesla bot and the Figure bot and stuff. But it still should be able to do tasks like folding laundry, um, what's it, like picking up cans and stuff. Like it seems pretty dexterous. And it's only going to get better. I just love how we got an open source version of these things. Yeah, Leroy, I'm not sure about the specifics on those people. Pick and place, pretty cool. Yeah, super cool stuff. I think I'm too lazy to kind of build this whole thing myself, so I'd rather just buy something like the Tesla bot or something. Leroy says mimic bots. What's that? Oh, is that just bots that mimic you? Yeah, apparently, yeah, the RX1 also you can like feed it up to those controllers. You saw that guy kind of controlling it by, I guess, what you say, mimic bots. Is that the term? Globe Engineer, we've went through this a while ago. Um, Aid, another coding assistant. I think there's two that are named AIDE, which is interesting. Another computer controlling agent. Oh, I think. Did I try this? No, I didn't try this. Wait, I think I might have tried this. I had, yeah, no, this was all of these. Yeah, OS Copilot. Wow, another one. I had an issue with my Python PN and PyEnv and stuff, but I think I've fixed all of that. So we could test these as well. Um, Maybe here. Um, okay. Archive all those. Chinese make a lot of these style of robots. Yeah, they're connected to a human backend. Yeah, at the start because they train it with like humans, right? And then eventually the idea is it'll be more autonomous. Yo, Juan Jose, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's move on. I saw Matt Berman's video on AI News today, and one new post. What we got here? Flashy. Image to 3D, Voxcraft. I think I've seen this. Um, Matthew Berman's new post, he talked about GPT4All, and they have a new local doc chatting thing. Can it crack walnuts? Um, which I might check out. Let me just quickly see Voxcraft. You can make 3D models off images. We've tried something similar a while ago. Can't remember what it was called. Yeah, very cool stuff if you're into 3D asset generation. Not currently something I'm not something I'm currently interested in, unfortunately. So we're gonna probably give it a miss. But yeah, I don't know if you want to create 3D models, could be worth looking at. Yeah, okay, GPT4All. So they released version 3.0, I believe, with a new UI. It looks really nice, and it's really easy to set up. Like it's just an app that you download. You don't need to kind of build it from source like some of the or like know how to use a terminal. And so I typically used LM Studio for chatting with models offline, but GPT4All has come out with a new feature that LM Studio does not have, and that's chatting to local files. At least I think LM Studio doesn't have it to the same extent, at least, like adding like many files and chatting to them. So it would be pretty interesting to test that out, I thought. Um, I don't really have too many files, but yeah, let's just go through it. We'll test it out. Yeah, you can download it for Mac OS, download for Windows, download for Ubuntu. And yeah, we have some respect for GPT-4All because it was actually the first kind of tool like this. Before there was LM Studio, before there was Olama, um, we had GPT-4All as like the first desktop app to run local models. ChatGPT also released a new chat interface as Flash Webby. Oh, on mobile. Is that so? I haven't seen it. What is exactly just a provider? Yo, Victor, see you in the chat. Croque Monsieur, welcome. Thank you for the video as well, Victor. Guys, if you're not following Victor, make sure to follow him on I think he's on all platforms. AI Savvy might be his name on other platforms, or Victor C he's coming up in the chat with. Okay. It's gonna take apparently a gig to install GPT-4All. That's fine. I always had this ability to chat the docs. It works like normal. Oh, it was first like Discord. Now it's like WhatsApp. Yeah, you talking about the theme? You're right. When I first had GPT-4All, it was like dark theme. It looks like now they got light theme. I don't know. Who's Victor? Where's Victor? Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm reading the TikTok chat. Let's see if I can bring him up here. This Victor. Okay, doesn't look like I can click his name, but let's see if we type AI savvy, will he come up? Victor. Yes, this guy, Victor C, the AI savvy. Oops. The AI savvy. Yeah, okay. If you search the AI savvy, one word, he's on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. I guess those are his main. He's also on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook. But yeah, check him out. He posts pretty much every day, I think. On shorts, at least. I think he mainly does shorts. And probably mainly TikTok. But yeah, TikTok's banned in India. The ChatGPT app iOS has a legend that says late July you're gonna get the 4.0. I hope so. Man, I've been waiting for the 4.0. They're so slow on it. Where we go? We got Flash Webby posting again. Where? Victor says he's got his Indian gang on Facebook. Yo, Jack Riper, what's up? Doing good. We're gonna test out the GPT-4All new apps, which is supposedly not new. It's still installing. I gotta say, 1 gig is A bit larger than I expected for something like this. But yeah. Where's your link, Flash Baby? Showcase. Ah, here we go. Which one is that? GPT4All is kind of, it was like the first native desktop application that could do like running local models. How can I access the newly launched video phenomenal AI search on web? Oh, this web search thing? It's not that new. It's been around for, like, they removed it and reintroduced it. Yeah, but it's been around for a while. What happened to my GPT for all? Okay, here we go. Open, please. Boom. Can we make bigger? We can't make bigger. Okay, what's new? Complete UI overhaul, local docs improvement, ship local model with application. Okay, so this is probably why. That 1 gig that we had to install was probably a local model that ships with the application instead of us downloading afterwards. That's not something I typically like unless it's something we have to use. Oh, it probably is something we have to use. It's their embed model. Okay, so they're using that for their like kind of RAG system embedding for the document files. And they're storing the embeddings in a flat SQLite database, Markdown support, blah, 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 opt in. Do I want to opt in? Nah, you don't have to opt in. I can't make this any smaller, unfortunately. Okay, chat with your local files. That's what we're interested in. So we can add a whole folder of files. Um, do I have my Gmail export? Let me try to find some files I can use. Open source? Yeah, GPT4All is open source. GPT4All GitHub. Yep. Yeah, it's good. Works on Windows, Mac, and Linux. Look like the chatbox was at chatbox there before. Chatbox? What chatbox? Oh, like it looked like this before? Like ages ago. This is like many. No. I think the app always looked like this. Looks the same to me. At least for a long time. Alright. Let me try to find some files. I want to see, like, I exported all my Gmail, but I don't know if I saved it anywhere. I think I did. What other documents can we test this with? Um, oh, I have all my Notion documents. Um, hold up. How big is this? Wait. Okay. Let's see. Let me just. I have I mean, this could be like some personal notes, but fuck, I can't think of anything else. So let's see. I exported all of my Notion documents here, and now we're gonna create this embedding of them, so we can query them in the future. Another interesting, yeah, I don't know. There could be a lot of other use cases for this, but can you feed it links as well? I don't think so. Could we have it? I don't even have a model. So first we need to install a model. Um, I'd like phi 3, phi 3. No, they don't have the latest. How do we get models that aren't? This is the issue I had with GPT4All before. Like, it didn't look like you could actually load your own models. Um, yeah, it doesn't look like model file. Wait, why won't it let me load a model? Oh man, my computer is making noise. Are we lagging? No, we good. You, it looks like you can um model file. Maybe not. Local docs, application. Oh, we can go dark mode. Font size large. Okay, nice. I don't like how we can't load our own models. That is a big issue. That is a really big issue. How come we can't load our own model files? I guess because they need the freaking... No, that sucks ass, dude. That sucks major ass. There's a new Phi 3 that was released April, May, June, like June or July. Oh, here. Oh, okay, it is here. Phi 3.1. Probably was that Bartowski one. Yeah. Okay, let's just download this. It's 3 gigs. Shouldn't take too long. It's gonna take a little while. It can be used to take notes of all your life lessons and give you grandkids so they can take advice from your chatbot. Yeah. The thing is, like, RAG can extract certain parts, but it can't really take a holistic view of the whole document, can it? I don't know. See when Five finishes downloading. Yo, just a weird guy. What's up? Welcome to the stream. We're testing GPT4All. Is the Phi 3.1 any good? Yes. This is the best model under 7 billion parameters by far. Look at the open LLM leaderboard. Like, I guess this is like the only thing we can really go off. But like, I normally go more off what people say rather than what leaderboards say. But like, if you look at the leaderboards, they like give you some indication. It's not like completely irrelevant. They just can be gamed. So that's why you shouldn't just trust the leaderboard. But yeah. So if you go to the leaderboard and you go under 7 bill parameters. Oh, they don't even have Phi 3.1, but like Phi 3 is kind of close to Yi, but under Yi, like there's nothing that even comes close to Phi. Um, and yeah, I think 3.1 is even better. They don't have it here, unfortunately, but yeah, kind of recently they've released Phi 3.1, and I think this is like such a good model for its size. It's only 3.82 billion parameters. So this is a model you can run on like your phone and stuff, which is really exciting. So I have it on my phone. I don't really use it. I mean, I don't really have any use to use a dumber model, but in certain use cases, this will definitely be. This is probably what they're running on all the like, or something similar on all the like Microsoft Copilot computers and stuff. Do I have any updates on lazy AI? Yeah, they've released like VS Code inside their editor, so it's a bit nice of a editing environment. I still prefer using like local AI code creation just because it's a bit faster. My issue with lazy AI was every time you needed to make a change, it seems like it needs to deploy, especially if it's like a backend thing. Um, so it just kind of made it a bit slower. I'm sure they've got. I had some small other issues that they might have fixed as well. Recently, I haven't really properly tried it in a while. Jack says I just downloaded and loaded 5.3.1 with GPT4All and the app crashed. Oh, on Windows. Shit, is that about to happen to me? The internet's not too fast here, so we might be waiting for a while. Um. Okay. Should we see what was I gonna do next? Oh yeah, Mozilla Builders. Let me show you guys my kind of idea, I guess, or just something I'd like to do is so Llama file has the web thing that it makes. Um and I thought like we could make I don't know how I could find this. We could make our own like fork of the web UI and I don't know, make something cool with the web UI and then like package that all in a single Llama file. I just think it would be so cool. And I don't really have too many great ideas of what exactly we could make the web UI do. It could be something like chatting with docs. That could be a cool use case for it. But that's obviously more work um, than just like front end web work. Let me try to find the file. Here we go. Server, public. Is this it? Yeah, it looks like this is probably it. Actually, a lot bigger than I expected. But yeah, looks like this is the front end code and it's just HTML, JS. Wait, what is this JS? Hold on, have a look. Server, um, extending our front end here. The default location is example servers public. You can extend the front end by running the server binary with path and importing completion.js to get access to Llama Complete. So you can make your own front end, like just this simple with this many lines, and interact with the Llama file completion by just importing Llama from completion.js. Which is pretty cool. Yo, IDSIA, what's the best LLM? Yeah, Claude Sonnet, I think, is, especially for coding, Sonnet 3.5 is the best LLM currently. Claude 3.5 Sonnet. But that is best in terms of like smartest. It's definitely not the best in terms of fastest or cheapest. There's other models for that, but in terms of smartest and capability, yeah, definitely 3.5 Sonnet. Better than GPT4O and OpenAI models, yes. I think so. I think it is. And I think people agree with me. Like we look at the Limsys leaderboards, which is pretty much the most respected LLM leaderboard, and we'll probably see Claude at the top. Oh, we don't. Okay. Looks like people still prefer GPT-4o. But I can say from my experience, in coding and in some other use cases I had, I definitely preferred Claude 3.5. But it looks like The majority of people still prefer GPT-4o. So, it's also the case that GPT-4o has been around longer. So you can see that it has 56,000 votes, and Claude only has 24,000. That shouldn't matter too much because this is an ELO system, but it might matter a little bit. You're gonna say you prefer GPT-4o? Yar Jake says they prefer Claude. Shout out everyone in Discord. I mean, TikTok. Jake and IDSIA. I know we can't see it on the stream, so I brought it up to have a look. Yeah, we're still waiting for Phi 3.1. It's almost done. GPT has been around for a while. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't kind of like release something to. Normally, when like Opus was released, they kind of released the next 4 model. Flash Baby says, point to be noted is also the knowledge cutoff. Yeah, that's a good question. I didn't even look at them. What's the comparison? Oh, GPT-4o is cut off at 2023-10 still. That's very interesting. Whereas Claude is 2024. Now, this isn't too big of a deal when you're using the ChatGPT or Claude front end because they both have web browsing capability now. So I'm pretty sure if we're like, what happened last week in Barcelona, it'll actually search the web. Um, so the knowledge cutoff isn't really that big of an issue anymore because we have up-to-date data now thanks to the web searching. And Claude does that as well. So it's not too big of an issue as it used to be. It still can definitely be an issue, but not as bad. Jake says they also prefer the layout in Claude as well. Yeah, I definitely really like Claude artifacts. I think that shit is so cool. And surprisingly, it works really well with kind of like managing spreadsheets, even though it doesn't use the code execution method that GPT-4 uses. Claude AI, yeah. Sorry. Claude AI. While we're waiting for Fire to install, I'm just gonna see if I have any other documents I can kind of use. Uh, what formats did it say it can do? Um, Text, PDF, MD. Hmm. Don't really have much. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like there could be some for people that like use documents a lot, like writing a lot of documents, like companies that have lots of like documentation, having like a chatbot interface to them could be really good. I do have a bunch of CVs and stuff that we could use. Where I store all these. Uh-huh. Maybe we'll just do a simple single file for testing. I think the biggest use is in multiple files, but we'll see. Can we do a single add a collection? Uh, AJ stuff. Okay, so oh, what? I can't click this PDF. Oh, I have to do a folder. Hold on. How do I create a folder? Test. Okay. Put my CV in that folder, and I think I can just boom. That one was really fast because it was just one document, 300 words. The other one was 66,000 words, so it took a bit longer. Nice. We finally finished downloading file 3, and now we just have to wait for it to calculate, whatever that means. What's that API setting? Which API setting? Come on, man. What are you even calculating here? There we go. Okay, let's go. All right. How do we chat? Chat. New chat. Okay, new chat. Local docs. Oh, cool. So we can choose what docs to kind of talk off. So now I've kind of loaded my AJ stuff collection, and we're loading 5.3.1, which is like a 3-ish, 4-ish billion parameter model. And I'm just gonna ask it stuff about my resume. I'll be like, what year did Arash Jubandi graduate? And yep, there we go. It's able to read from my document. Obviously, that's a very simple document, so I might try ask some questions about my Notion notes, which is a lot bigger. And yeah, I guess the biggest like cool thing about this is that it's all running locally, right? So if you have really sensitive issues here, um, tell me 3 fun facts about the writer. Um, okay, so this could be bad. I have a lot of personal notes, I think, in these Notion ones, so I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I've been coding since 2001. That's true. I've been sharing content on platforms under the amount Matt Gray. Okay, that's not true. I engage with my audience through various things. That's pretty cool. And it's working pretty fast. Obviously, 5.3 is a pretty small model. But yeah, it's taking all this information from my notes. I don't know why it's got Matt Gray's Twitter. Got a bit confused there. It'll probably do better if we had a better model, but I think you guys get the idea. It's really easy to set up. I think that's one of the biggest takeaways from GPT4All is like you don't need much technical knowledge. It's really simple. We can give you a tutorial right now. If you want to chat with your local models, no. If you want to chat with your local files completely on your own device, offline, private, I suggest using GPT4All by Nomic AI. You can go to nomic.ai/GPT4All and download for Mac, Windows, or Ubuntu. Once it's downloaded, you should download a language model to run locally. I personally recommend 5.3.1 for most people. I downloaded the one from Bartoski, who's very well respected in uploading models. This model is very small and should be able to run on most computers. If you have a better computer, you can probably run a better model, but for the sake of this tutorial, 5.3.1 will work for most people. After you do that, you want to create your local document collection. So go into local docs on the left and click add collection. Oh, I also said models is here, by the way. I was probably covering that. Okay, add collection. You add a collection name, and then you select a folder where all your documents are stored. At the moment, it can only do PDF, Markdown, or plain text documents, so you might have to convert some files if they're not in that format. After you do that, you can go into chats. If your model is finished downloading, go into chats and load your model by clicking the load button here. It'll load it up the top. And then you can click this local docs button to see all the collections of documents you have. Select the ones that you think are relevant to your query and then ask a question. What year did AJ start coding? This is just some notes about myself. So this one will answer from the documents. And there you have it. Completely local and private AI to chat to your documents. There we go. That's the tutorial. Hi TikTok, yes, /Webby. The API setting was at the place where you checked which formats are supported. Oh, yes. Try asking it to analyze all the text and tell you if one were your strong, weak points, and if you didn't know it, yeah. I think we'll leave the GPT4All for later. How would a 3080 Ti do? Let's check how much a 3080 Ti has in VRAM. VRAM, 12 gigs, looks like. I think I read 12 gigs. So for a 12 gig, for 12 gig VRAM graphics card, I think you could be able to run like 10 billion parameter models that are quantized. Let's see what the best like model around that size is. Is there a way you can upload a setup tutorial on YouTube for GPT4All? Yeah. I definitely can. That'll probably be a short, and it'll probably take me like a week to make. But yeah, it'll definitely come out. If you're subscribed to me on YouTube, make sure you are. Same handle, techfren, and yeah, check my shorts out. They're also cross-posted on TikTok and Instagram if you prefer those platforms. But yeah, most of my videos are short form. I do occasionally do long form videos on YouTube as well, and obviously my live streams are all on YouTube to view as well. So yeah, make sure you subbed on YouTube, guys. Yeah, okay. Back to whose question was it? No name. No name said 3080 Ti will be the best to run. Dude, it looks like still 5.3 medium. Oh no, 5.3 medium, that's different too. How many parameters is this? 5.3 intern LM. Oh, actually this I've heard really good things about intern LM too. That's a 7 billion parameter model. I've heard that one's really good. I haven't tested it, but I've heard really good things about intern LM. So yeah, you could definitely run this on it has a 1 million context window. That's really good. Okay, intern LM is really good. State of the art, surpassing Llama 3 and Gemma 2. Stronger tool use. Yeah, I've heard really good things about intern LM. So if not Microsoft, if not 5.3, then intern LM. I have a feeling this 5.3 is actually 3.1. Oh no, this is a 14 billion parameter model. Okay. So it might be hard to run 5.3 medium, even on a 3080 Ti. You could probably run a very quantized version, but I don't know. It'll either be this or intern LM. I think intern LM is a safer bet. Dill Nation asked, what's Hugging Face? Thanks for the question, Dill Nation. So Hugging Face is a website where people upload, I guess mainly the use for most people is a repository for LLM models. So kind of like GitHub for large language models. All the large language models are pretty much hosted here, and you can download them off here. But they do a bunch of other stuff. They host data sets, hosted kind of web apps to use AI models. They have like discussions and stuff as well. But yeah, it's mainly used for hosting models. But yeah, look at some of the spaces of the week. I don't know what's something cool. Yeah, I mean, there's so many spaces, and spaces are kind of just apps that you can run, like kind of AI apps. Um, but this one maybe works. AI Comic Factory. This makes comics for you. So we can say banana with sunglasses that skateboards in the style of superhero. And hopefully this will create us a comic. Flash Baby asks if the Vic is on Discord. Is it easy to download and run a model from Hugging Face directly through terminal or something? Yeah. Yeah, I use LM Studio. You can run GGUF models straight off Hugging Face with LM Studio. And I think these days there's actually a button on here. No, where is it? Use this model. Yeah, LM Studio. I don't know what that does. Let's say if I click this. It might open LM Studio for you to download it. But yeah, you can download LM Studio and run pretty much any of these models that are GGUF. Have this GGUF. Um, Here we go. Here's our banana with sunglasses skateboarding comic. It's not exactly a banana. It's kind of a dude with a banana chin here. But you get the idea. They have apps that you can test AI stuff with. Very cool. Is there an AI to write a Sigma reply? What's a Sigma reply? Uncensored? I don't know, but I think the best uncensored was something you found, Flash. It was actually what was it called? Perplexity Labs. Labs.perplexity. This was like the best uncensored one that I've found. Let's say write a Sigma reply. I don't even know if it knows what it is. I don't know what a Sigma reply. Sigma reply. I'm not arguing, just explaining why I'm right. There's a difference to roast people and win conversations. Yes, just use Llama 3 sonar on Perplexity. Raheem says Riz AI. Yeah, Riz AI, that app. Dude, apparently this person made the Riz app made so much money off this. Yo, thanks for the gifts, Raheem. Can I do a video explaining how LLMs work and why they're so fast? No, probably not. There's so many on YouTube that will do a better job than me. Um, just yeah, watch one of the many videos on YouTube. This one is my favorite. Three blue, one brown, because they like visualize everything.
Each of which has 12,000 dimensions. This context size limits how
if you want to see how LLMs work, three blue, one brown
is a little bit harder to interpret. Later on, we'll talk about how the
really nicely visualized. This is chapter 5 into this, so I have a whole series of videos. What AI website can I use to generate a script for a video? I'd say just use ChatGPT or Claude.ai. I said I ain't trying to win a conversation by rizzing. What's your opinion on the new NVIDIA NIM solution deploying AI? Yeah, it seems like an enterprise thing. I don't know, a bit above my understanding, but it seems like a lot of people are hyped about it. I didn't really like. We can quickly look into it. I tried to quickly look into it. I didn't really get much understanding about what it even is. Um, what is it? Accelerate your AI deployment with NVIDIA NIM. A set of easy-to-use inference microservices for accelerating the deployment of foundation models on any cloud or data center. So it's for people that want to deploy foundation models. I don't think that's us. Which one of us has a foundation model we're trying to deploy? Literally, like, no one. No one that I know. Like, why is this hype? There's like 4 people in the world that are deploying foundation models, and it's like not the 99% of us. I could be missing something, but that's my understanding. Um, I guess maybe it's not just for big foundation models, it's also for deploying fine-tuned models. Um, doesn't seem like anything particularly new. Maybe it's easier to do it like this. I could be missing something. I don't know. Deploying them locally, I guess, is also something if you have NVIDIA hardware. I don't know, guys. You tell me, what do you think, Ahmed? Is there something I'm missing? What do I think about Apple's integration of OpenAI into iOS? I don't think anything is proven yet. It's definitely something like AI into iOS is definitely something that's needed and it's going to happen. iOS will be left behind if they don't integrate AI. And OpenAI is one of the best to do like LLM AI at the moment, so it makes a lot of sense for Apple to partner with OpenAI. I think it's great. More power to them. Okay. Um, local clickless cage from Mozilla. That's like some deep work task. Agent E. Okay. So we pretty much just covered news up until now, and I think that's okay. I might leave it at that. This is kind of like a test for streaming on this hotel Wi-Fi. I think it's good enough to stream at full resolution, which is really good. It's not as fast as the other hotels I've been to, but everything else about this hotel is really good. So I'm more than happy to make that trade. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'll stick around for a bit longer if you guys have any questions. Happy to make that trade. Please feel free to ask. I have like no plans tomorrow, so I think hopefully I'll try to stream as much as I can in the next coming days. So yeah. 85 pings? Where do you see that? Yeah, okay guys, thank you so much. And yeah, we're gonna slowly head off with some outro music. Discord name? You can find my Discord if you go to techfren.net. This button right here on techfren.net is my Discord button. Click it. Click this one. The link's also in my bio, Dillnation, techfren.net. But yeah, obviously if you're coming on mobile, you'll probably have to open it in Chrome or something in the native browser. But yeah, you click that and we live. Techfren. Oh, 85 here. 86. Let's go. Try speed running the prompt engineering game. Which game is that? Alright, peace.